Extra Friday. As far as the 101 goes through the Hollywood area, it is moving along pretty well. I want to say it's going to be Friday light, but I'm just telling you, I'm going with my instincts. It just looks a little busier than usual, north or southbound. Just give yourself a little extra time. We've seen that 101 a lot lighter. No crashes, but it just seems like the volume's starting to build just a little earlier this morning on that 101 drive between Coanga Pass and the 110, north or southbound. Just give yourself a little extra time. Sending it back to you, ladies in the studio. The doors, cha! Yeah, we're good. Let's try to go direct-ish. Of course. This is like solid in the Bravo. I'm hoping it's going to be off the 105 and we can just kind of park somehow. It's not. It's north of the 105. It's right by the Faith Dome. Yeah, let's see if they let us in. Yeah, like over by the Faith Dome. Just south of the Faith Dome. Faith Dome. Oh man, I'm gonna miss the shot. 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 No, I think. Yeah, but I missed the sweet spot. Eh. I keep going. I don't know. We'll find out sooner or later. Peekaboo. And no more sun. Here it comes. Peekaboo. That's no sun. So that's a murder. Actually, I think I see it, or no, that's something else. I don't want to stop doing this, but are we here? We're still like a minute out. Yeah, I know. That's they might let you in. I mean, if they don't, they don't. But believe me, I've flown stuff there. It's not like I've never been in there. Ridiculous amount of publicity. All right, Stu, enough art. Enough art, make air. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Homicide. Yeah, hey, Freddie, if you guys are out there, just letting you know this isn't a very critical spot for LAX. They are being kind and letting us take a peek, but I do not think we can hang out and say, like, oh, they're going to take you in 20 minutes or 5 minutes. If they take us now, that's something different. Bail. Yeah, that's about the best we can do. Yeah. It's okay. I'm not scared. Probably not with all the cops down there. I'm trying to figure out the whole scene. I know you're not going to like this, but can you park? Okay, that's where the shooting happened. That's what I needed to know. All right, so the shooting happened right there in that, like in the alleyway for the apartment. So next time we come around, either slow, 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 or stop if you can. I'll see if I can get it from this end as well. Well, you got people walking still in the walkway. I mean, maybe it didn't happen here. Oh, it did. There it is. Holy crikey. I wonder if it started back here or it ended back here. I still don't see where the victim is. Who? Where? 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 Oh. No, not for me. I actually like a little of both. Yeah, it depends on the mood. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Messy bun, getting it done. Wait a minute, maybe, wait. Crime scene person going into that backyard? I gotta double check now. Oh look, the minnow. No, I thought maybe the minnow, maybe. Hey, thank you, Samana. If it roars, send Skyfox for more. All right, I think we're done here. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I know we can't park, so that's all we can do. All right, let's go. Back to the freeway. Why? Hang on, Freddie's talking to me. Freddie, what? Where was it? Just say. Oh, that. Yeah, I see it over there. Was it fatal or something? Is it something we're gonna report on? That's what 7 was over. I think that's it right there, right? North. That's what I was trying to find out. I think we're going to that. 5-4 in Avalon. Geez, you know what? Yeah, why even? If it wasn't for Freddie, I'd just be like, you know, let me just talk to Larissa direct. You know, I mean, come on. Well, it's near 5-4 in Avalon. I don't think it's right there. Or maybe that's not it. Maybe that's just factory stuff and the fire was over there. I always love the artwork out here in Los Angeles. Oh my God, that's that same building. This building, it's like a couple times a month. It's right by that. Look, you can see the old burn marks from the other fires. It's like the Simpsons tire fire. It's like. Let's go for our morning walk and enjoy this beautiful area. You know, you got like walkways and some water features and the building that's on fire. Huh? It's really huffing and puffing this time. Yep, this is it. Freddie, I don't know if you heard us commenting to each other up here, but all three of us. But this building's always on fire. Yeah. Look at that. It's like the pits of hell. Look at that. Woo! It's really starting to kick up this time. They're probably just like, let it burn. Is that what they got in there? Keeping it clean. Here, look. These are all the previous burns. Forever in blue jeans. Nah, they're raising the ladder. I don't think there's anything. I mean, Freddie says it's pallets of hand sanitizer. You know, there's alcohol in that. Oh, that's where my ball went. When you're up there, can you give me my ball? All right, let me shoot this for news. You can just kind of stop when we're clear of the smoke. Got a little firefighting activity. Freddie, is this also just B-roll? B-roll for the mark. Shakira. Money, money, bum, 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 bum. That's not Samada already, is it? No, it's not. Oh my gosh, it is. Let's get over to the freeway. Thank you. What do you want to do? South? Can we do south? Yeah. You can actually pick it up. Let's get out of here. To the south we go. Bloop, 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 bloop. Drop, drop, drop. Yeah, let's do 105 East. Yes, please. Hey, good morning, Samada. Now you're putting the pressure on. I got to find some sunrise stuff for you guys. But you know what? This time we got the 110. We made our way into the South Los Angeles area. Actually, usually we start up by downtown. Today we're actually showing it you over by the 105. Now the 110 freeway. I'm going to go with Friday Light. Oddly enough, I know what I said about the 101, but 110. Take a look at that. Usually we see a lot of slowing coming away from the 105 north and southbound on that 110 freeway. Looks like a good drive this morning. No problems and moving well. Freeway speeds are better, but we know we're going to keep it legal. So the ride on the 110 between the 105 and the 10, excellent. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. That's the wrong fire? All right, we'll go back. We'll go back. Say no, it's near there. I told you the intersection didn't match where the fire was. Go back in the rough area. I will get you the address. It's probably more where 7 was earlier. 54. Hey man, this is the gig. East 54. Come on, what? Why is it not coming up as Los Angeles? Piece of poo. Bump, 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 bump. There it is. Okay. No, where the heck is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's near there, but it's, you know, maybe it's an arsonist running around down there. Heading back over. What show is that? So I'm sure this fire is out. It's probably just remnants. So I know it's distracting, but it's more, it looks like it's more over towards Avalon, more to the east. Maybe, yeah, it's right there. You can see they got the road closure. The closure of the roads. I don't know, man. I'm going to get, you know what? Let's just go right for the, all right. So this is the address. Let me bring up the map so everybody can follow along. Everybody get your pencils out. There's going to be a, all right, so 5-4 and Avalon. And you have a closure, but I think this is for the, you see it? Oh, there it is. There you go. There you go. We discovered this together. You know what I discovered? Look at that. Square body, step side. I know what I got. Don't try to lowball me. Anyway, Stu, stop. Let's just do our job. Knock down the map. No, it was, this was the hand sanitizer. This was the hand sanitizer. No, thank you. Freddie, I'm all about, you know, getting the job done. That's our gig. My stringer days are coming back. You got to label it flames. We got flames. We had flames. Firefighter activity. Using foam. I wonder if that's a temperature reader that he's got right there. The captain. They put up all those sandbags because you can't have no sanitizer going down through the sewers because you wouldn't want to clean anything down there. Heaven forbid. God only knows what would come out if all of a sudden some soap got into the sewer. Oh my gosh. I think we can go out to the north. All right, let's, you know what? Go with the instinct. We'll go south, see what they're looking at. And we're kind of done with this, and I'm going to take a peek at the MR2. I'm telling you, man, those things are going to be the new cool. They've always been cool, but I wonder if somebody bought it and they're, you know. Oh. Right. Oh, that's where everybody else is. See, there you go, Hawthorne. Let's go. We were just talking about that. Everybody else is down that way. Copy all. Yes, we are positive. But get on the, you know, we still have our freeway thing to do. Freddie's going to be bumping up my list here. He's going to be like the #1 texter on my phone. Yeah. I don't know, man. I said it. I said it this morning. Do a little extra Friday. You know, I would, we need to take a little bit. We got to look at that and say we need to be more like Melissa. No. You know what, Chris? I'm always talking to you. One way or another, you're always involved. There's your new heading. Probably pretty much wherever everybody else is. Way over there. Maybe we'll do like 105 for the traffic hit, and then we'll go over that way. Like wrangling cats. Bow, bow, da, bow, 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 bow. Should I try to join in on the group? I wonder if anybody's even watching this morning. I don't even know if we're live. And the snozberries taste like snozberries. I think it's so bizarre that I don't have enough internet to get anything, but I have enough to get the ads. You know what I mean? I think this is from yesterday. No, it's Friday. And somebody said, I saw the word Shakira, so yeah, man, I guess we are. Yeah, and people are, these are like real viewers. Somebody was just asking me if the seat's comfy this morning. Yeah, we are back. We're back in a different Skyfox, but not the Skyfox with the flat cushion. I don't know, man. No, I'm good. I mean, but it's just interesting that, people like, listen. This is the mom of 6. Ba-juppa. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by the community guidelines. We are so... That was the beginning of the end right there. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Liam. Liam, you're correct. Yeah, they just broke out the OBD tool and just cleared the code and said, "Yeah, you're good to go. Go fly it." Skyfox, TOC. We lost that IFB feeling. I'm looking for that IFB feeling. If you got a moment. I got no IFB to hold me down. Freddie, can you bang on the window if somebody's in the fishbowl and let them know that I have no IFB? Looks like it actually is south of the 105. There we go, it's back. Oh, they're talking weather already. Let's do the 105. We got to do, yeah, we're doing traffic. Yeah, it'll work. Hey, sorry about that. I was just talking to to the pilot. He was asking if we're going to do some traffic because we multitask up here. We do a lot of that. We're taking a look at that 105 drive. This is going to be in the Hawthorne area. And look at that 105 moving along. You know what? This is so unusual. I'm wondering if it's a holiday and I don't even know about it. That 105 moving in both directions from the 405 all the way out to the 110. It is moving well. This is definitely going to be Friday light. If you're riding this ride, you know the deal. Usually you're on the brakes from the 110 this morning. It looks like it is moving super well east and westbound. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. I don't see it. Oh, it's off the nose? That's us. Right. Yeah, let's do what we can. I'm trying to find the sports bar. In the parking lot. Maybe it's underneath the tree. I think it's underneath the tree. We can't really move around too much. It's in one of those limited spots. Maybe a little to the right. I see it. Oh, okay. We can't go. Yeah. I'm trying to find the sports bar. Where's the sports bar? Can we bump it up a little bit? I'm trying to find the sports bar too. I'm thinking maybe this is the sports bar. Right? Okay. Ah, figures. Oh my God. Nancy, just stop. Man, that guy is bitter. Bitter. Dude, you know, Oh, you got it? Yeah, Oh, we're gonna try to see the. I like it. Let's see what we got. Maybe they got a sign. Let's see. Freddie said the sign's over here, which I believe. Let me see. Maybe we can get this one. Yeah. Just so you know, when we do the sponsored, I'm going to just do the 405. I'm just going to look probably about, what, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock for the 405. By runway 24. There you go. It says so right in the sign. That's the reason why it's so difficult to shoot it. It even says so on the sign. Yeah. Left 24. I figure that they probably have all those shots of the sign from the ground. Right? Can't let Kyle get over on us. Mr. Man Bun. Yeah. I'm just making fun of his man bun because I'm jealous. Can we bail to the south? Can we like cut across and pick up the 405? All right, let's do it. Freddie, we got enough of this, right? Nobody wants this live? Okay, cool. Let's get out of here. Let's bail. Yes, yes. What? What happened? Oh, thank you. Drop. Hey, good morning, Samana. You know what? We picked up that 405, and it's a great drive. How often do I get to say that? This driving report brought to us by Morgan & Morgan. Skyfox flying south from the 105, so Inglewood, Hawthorne, as we're making our way southbound here. Take a look at that, north and south, that 405 moving along super well. If that's your drive, I bet you that's some good news, and I'm glad I gave it to you. Let's take a look at some other traffic hotspots, shall we? Thank you. ForThePeople.com. Only thing I'm drinking up here is some really strong iced coffee. Yep. Good morning. By the way, good morning, y'all. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. I don't think we can get. I mean, the rain has stopped, right? I mean, it isn't like we got weather anywhere. The barbecued brisket Whopper. Oh my gosh. Heart be still. 167, my lucky number. Lucky. Hey, I see people doing the go for a ride along, things like that. You know, I got to tell you, when I started this gig in the 90s, it was a much different deal. I mean, really, truly, it was a lot of wink, wink, nod, nod, secret handshake, let's go fly. And now it's all corporate. I mean, it really, truly is, and we can't play those games anymore. It's sad. It's sad, but this is the best we can do. You guys are kind of riding along, you know. You're getting a little bit of the behind the scenes, seeing how that sausage is made, as it would be. You know, sometimes you want to know, sometimes you don't. But in this case, I think this is more. It's more PG than watching sausage being made. That's for sure. Currently over the Gardena area. They're trying to make you believe there's gardens down here. There might have been at one time, not so much now. Yes, but that was in a different city, and that changed a lot. That changed a lot. Changed a lot of policy. Do I have a face cam? Hang on. I don't think we're live anywhere. I don't know why you guys want to see this. I mean, you got roach problems at home or something? Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Is this what is it? Pay no attention to that small man behind the curtain. Let's look at the Great Oz. Wild. Find your happy. Sunny afternoon in England. That seems to be unusual. Could have been an actor, but I wound up here. I just have to look good. I don't have to be clear. America. What? Free ice cream? Yeah. Let's stay on the 91. Let's do a little OC. Yeah. It's never cold in Australia. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, I'm getting a lot of England love. So now when I watch Clarkson Farms, I'll know that they had another dry year. Great show. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, Reese, we contribute. We contribute. We contribute. I mean, clearly we have overseers. We have adults that looking over our shoulder. You know. And we have to work within parameters. It's like, you know, I can't, I speak differently when I'm not on camera and don't have a mic in front of me. Maybe more colorful. And, you know, what we can show clearly is, you know, I mean, so when we do the behind the scenes, you might get a little more PG-13 than just straight PG, like on that homicide. Sometimes we pull up on these things and, you know, it's not. It may look ghoulish, but if you understand the reasons, it's, you know, we're not sitting there to, you know, to see the blood and guts, but we're trying to figure out the story. You know, like, how did this happen? You know, sometimes we don't know if there's a fatality, and we're like, oh, there is a body in that car. Things like that. But anyways, I got to work. Give me a second here. Where? I don't see it. Oh, yeah. Not an auto repair shop. Oh, man. Off of Woodruff. Just stop here. I'll talk about it. Yep. County. Hey, thank you, Samada. I heard the word beautiful in your toss. I hope you were talking about me. I'm just playing. We're doing a little traffic and a little breaking news. We'll take a better peek at this a little bit later, but definitely looks like there's an auto fire going on. Actually, it's a trash truck. Thank goodness. I thought it was a business. That's happening off of Woodruff, and that's going to be out in the beautiful city of Bellflower. What's by the Woodruff and Bellflower? That'd be the 91. We just flew that 91 for quite a distance out here, making our way over to the 605, between the 710 and the 605. That 91, also a great drive this morning. Definitely going to be a lot of Friday light out there. If that's your ride this morning, you got it made. Maybe hang out just a little bit longer, get some more newsy goodness before you hit the road. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Thank you. What, you can smell the burnt trash? We'll get on the other side of it. Some hot trash. Hot trash. Oh, LA County getting out here, knocking it down. Nah, we can just keep going. I'll just peek at it while we fly by. Nobody cares about some hot trash. Except for the trash company. And those firefighters that got to dig through that. That must be wonderful. That's probably why they have the respirators on. Super smooth. New York. Are we in like New York, or are we in the state of New York? That's like on my bucket list. I want, probably not this year, maybe next year. I want to fly out to the East Coast right around fall, like when the leaves start changing. I'm gonna spend a little time in New York, go back to the airport, rent a car, and then just like drive through that, like the great Northwest up there, Northeast, sorry, the great Northeast up there. You know, check out like the Maine and Vermont, the state of New York, and just, you know, us West Coasters, we don't get to pick up on that kind of beauty. Connecticut, I lived in Connecticut. Yeah, It must be like, I just saw it's like from Richard. Yeah, it must be a nice part of town up there. Hot Trash, my high school nickname. Right? No destination, no timeline, just kind of rent a car. Just like check stuff out. Just do a lot of sightseeing and taking pictures. Try different foods out there. They got like the 701 for CBS. It's probably going to be, what do you think? We're still going to be on the 91, or are we going to be by the 50? We'll still be on the 91. You want to? Yeah, let's do 5 north, and then we'll pick up the 605. It's going to be somewhere on the 5 for CBS. I would venture to say 701. That's 5 minutes away. We'll be at the 605 by then. Probably Santa Fe Springs. 5 Freeway Santa Fe Springs. 5 Freeway Santa Fe Springs. Headlights are going to be southbound. Let's get back to the important stuff. There's a restaurant out on the East Coast that is the original burger place. Like they invented the burger or something. And they got like these crazy ovens where they cook the burger standing up. Yeah. And it's like super old. And I want to go, I want to check that out. The food looks amazing. And then of course, you know, you're in Maine and stuff. You want to have some lobster. Oh, we found traffic. Orange and green. New Haven, Connecticut. I know where that is. Megan, it looks amazing. I don't know. I would imagine if it's still open, they got to be doing something right. What? Where? New Haven? It sounds bougie, doesn't it? Yeah, but it's like everything out there is new this, new that. Oh, really? Is he like stuck, or he just? Yeah. Bummer. So yeah, Santa Fe Springs, that's where I told them we're going to be. So somewhere in here, we still got what? Oh, wait, no, we're in the right ship. No, we're in the wrong ship. The time, dude, we got 7 minutes. Man, that's an eternity. I should have told them 6:05. We got Newberry, Waterbury. Everything out there sounds nice. Yes, it is. Have you been ever? Oh my God, dude. So Chris, the pilot, is saying how he wants to do a Northwest trip. I have done that drive a couple of times. Once you get into Northern California, it's a different world. And once you get up into Washington, it is like overrun with vegetation. It's unbelievable. It's beautiful, and yeah. Hey, have a great weekend, Carla. Thank you. It's like you drove into a different country. You know what I mean? It's like so different. So lush, so green. So rough, so tough. That's Zapp and Rogers. Gary, you're always having a birthday. Every time I turn around, you're having a birthday. And I just realized, I think I remember you saying that you were turning 50, so we've known each other for 25 years. So rough, so tough. Oh, I made that mistake. I have been looking for that like always out here. There was a place in Vegas that did poutine pretty well, but yeah, up in Canada. Yay! What's up, Freddie? What do you got? Oh, hey, Tom. Sorry, you sounded like Freddie. I had you turned down. You're doing the 11 today, huh? You're doing the 11 today also? Or maybe it was Brian. I'm sorry, Tom. Maybe Brian. I don't know. I just know we're doing a car club. I just want to make sure it doesn't go south. Live television can be so much fun. So rough, so tough. Tesla. What a good day. That's horrible. Take the train from New York to Montreal. Yeah, but you can't stop when you take the train. I do like the train idea. Right? Train can be nice, but you can't stop. You know what I mean? Isn't like you can't be like, oh, let's check this place out. I mean, I guess you could get off, but that's going to get complicated. Lewis Lunch Burgers. I gotta Google it. Is that the place? Because if it is, I'll gotta remember it. Pop up. Oof. Friday, yes it is, Samara. You know, making all this crazy weather makes me want to drive out to the desert and just experience it. Who doesn't love a good thunderstorm every now and then? Anyways, let's take a look at something else pretty positive and nifty to look at. That's going to be the 5 drive that I'm showing you down there out of the OC into the LA. That's the way I'm headed right now, and it's a good drive. And if you're heading into the OC, it's a good drive there as well. You got the 605 somewhere up there in the distance. We just flew it from the 91. Taking a look at that 5. It's moving well in both directions. If it's your ride this morning, oh, you got that one in the bank. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. All right, let's bounce. Did you share the Fox helicopter with Where? Oh, yeah, that's for that shooting. Yeah, was it worth it? Probably not. December 14, that's a good guess, really close. How did you guess that? That's really odd. It's not, though. It's not. It's not. It's not. I'm 12-13. 12-13. Ugh, that's rough. AI told me. Huh? There, you know, it's like I'm listening to Mario's story. Mario's one of our reporters. He's actually at that homicide in Hawthorne, and we were talking about that ghoulish and, you know, looking around and stuff, and something did just cross my mind. It's because he's talking about the story. He's saying this woman was shot inside her car. Paramedics took her out to try to revive her. It's one of those things. It's like I'm a dollar short, I'm a day late, but I should have been looking at that car to see if there were bullet holes in the car, meaning was she shot in the car? Was somebody inside the car with her? Was there a window down? Or did somebody like shoot through the glass to shoot at her? You know, those are the type of things that, you know, when we're looking at those scenes, those are the parts and pieces that we try to put together. And that's one of the reasons that makes the helicopter a great tool for news gathering, because we can take a look, we can see these things. You might not be able to see them from the ground. You know, a crime scene like that, cars in the way, they, you know, clearly the, you know, law enforcement doesn't want the media there. And it's also, that sounds, how can I word it? It sounds nefarious. Nefarious usually more about money, but it sounds like they're being mean. But the reality is, it's like, you know, let's be real. The media has become this bizarre force, and you don't know what that story is going to turn into. In example, that's what IE stands for, by the way, not Inland Empire, is, you know, the O.J. Simpson thing. You know, that was the days when, you know, they were still like, oh, hey, yeah, it's Bob from, you know, Fox. Come on in. Let's take, you know, what did you want to see? Or we'll go talk to, you know, them and tell them what we know, before it was kind of filtered through. And, you know, things change. And I'm not just talking about times, but things change in an investigation. And what might be a theory in the beginning might be completely wrong, but then the media's got it, and then people are going to be like, but you said. So, yeah, that's the reason, one of the reasons why they keep us farther away. But we can still look and we can see things. And like I said, that shooting of that woman tragically lost her life. You know, they're talking about her shot in the car. Now, you know, if she was shot in the car and there's no bullet holes, that would lead you to believe that somebody was in the car with her during that shooting. If there were shots like through the glass, you know, maybe even bullet holes in the car, that was somebody clearly standing outside doing the shooting. So things like that. And, you know, does it change the story? No, but, you know, usually the more you know, the better. Oh yeah, it's 3 seconds, 4 seconds, and that, again, it's like I'm answering something like everybody knows what I'm talking about. Somebody was asking if they still have the delay. They do. They definitely do. And you know, it's not like a big secret, but you know, love the Fox. Love the Fox. Been in pretty much everybody's barn in Los Angeles at one time or another, meaning, You know, I've worked for everybody one way, in one form or another. And, you know, everybody has different policies, but ultimately somebody has that power at the station where, you know, they can push the button. You know, if somebody swears, they can push the button. If, you know, there's some gruesome pursuit crash or shooting, you know, we can shoot it, we can have the video, but somebody down there can push the button and other people can't see it. Gary Sunken, I learned early on that, you know what, always be ready so you don't have to get ready. That's a, you can use that one if you want. Friend trend. I need an AI friend. I think that's where it's going. I bet you our cell phones are going to become like our AI buddies. You know what I mean? Like droids, like from Star Wars. You know? You don't think so, Chris? I think that's really where it's going. I think that's good. No, you throw it on the ground and it's like, hey, what are you doing? You know, hey, you know, pick me up. And it'll know you. You know what I mean? It'll understand you. So it could be like, oh, I know that was an accident. You know, or yeah, what's wrong? Or it'll have that New York accent and be like, hey, you MF, what you know, who you think you're throwing around down here? You know. Aha! Hacienda Heights. No, I just, it's Hacienda Heights. I mean, it sounds cool. It's a nice area, too. Let's go see Judas Priest. Where's Judas Priest playing? Up, got to do a commercial. Sponsored. I got a slot casino. Ciao. Gamble responsibly. I am in no position or place for a relationship or a hookup. Trust me. I don't know. Was there a Judas Priest thing over there by the swap meet? I know they had a reggae weekend. They had Reggae Friday or something, right? Was it Judas Priest? Was it? I mean, who doesn't like Judas Priest? You don't know who Judas... Man, there's an age. I don't know. Cover band. Yeah, we're getting called out. I'm seeing. I'm married. You know, that actually got out on the air a while ago. It turned out to be like a viral thing for a hot second, which I thought was really funny. I am legally separated. Good. What do you need? Audio reset. Got it. There we go. Test. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's always right here. I wonder if it's the hillside that's messing us up. Better? Cool. Maybe that was like God's way of saying don't talk about your relationships. Imperfect foods. Build your prison empire. my gosh. I love the advertisement on this site. Pits and perils. Audio's good now. Thank you. What do you do if you have to? Oh, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Smushy beans. Yes, definitely. I mean, there's sci-fi about that. Somebody's asking if there's areas over Los Angeles that you are restricted to fly over. Of course, there's areas that you're restricted to fly over, and they usually deal with the airports. But restricted, you know, you have to make calls. The pilot has to talk his way into things sometimes, has to word things correctly or incorrectly, depending upon how it's going. But, of course, there's areas that are completely no-fly, but those are usually temporary, except for Disneyland. And I could be really like a lawyerish and say, but Disneyland isn't in L.A. You asked about Los Angeles. But you cannot fly through it, but you can fly over it. Really? What? We got to do that from now on in. Just shoot what we need to shoot. Right. Right. Oh. Well, that's what we did, like, after 9/11 was, you know, there was, like, everything was no fly, no fly, no fly. And then they kind of, like, did this. You had to have a flight plan. And so, like, for, like, the couple of days, they would, like, literally say, okay, hey, there's this story. So file a flight plan from this airport to this airport, fly over it, cancel the flight plan, do a return, and then fly slow over it. We literally did that. Literally did that. Yes. Right. I mean, it's like people down there are like filling in the blanks about what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. I got no issues. Dodger Stadium. Yeah, when there's a game, you can't fly over Dodger Stadium. That murder house, turns out one of my friends actually knows the woman that was killed. Oh, Samada's there. Let's get to work. I guess. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. We'll look to the east. What do we got? Be on your toes. Who is bringing up all these cool cameras? Who do we have down there today that's doing all this? Somebody's being creative. I am standing by. Standing by. Standing by for standby. It roars, send Skyfox outdoors. Drop, drop, drop. Nah, it's too much. Just do a straight traffic. awesome, Mata. Good morning to you. Good morning to everybody. Take a look at that 60 drive. You know where we are. Hacienda Heights. I love that Hacienda Heights. Now, those headlights, those are going to be westbound coming away from the 57 over to the 605. Take a look at that. Look at that. If that's your drive, you know that's a good drive. It is just moving along super well. No slowing, no traffic. Even as you get to the 605, there's that usually bunching up because people making that decision where to go, where to go. But this morning, it is smooth past that 605 all the way out to the Montebello area. Now, if you're going to be going eastbound, don't even mention it. It is a great drive, no crashes, no problems, and you're doing freeway speeds. It's going to be fantastic. Get out there and enjoy that ride. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Why can't we hear Coco? Oh no, Coco. All right, let's move along, sir. Nothing to see here. Take me someplace. Oh, we still got to do, the morning's going by so fast because of you guys. I appreciate it. Do I listen to radios and scanners? Yes, I do. Dodger Stadium, double murder. We brought that up. No, we didn't figure out what's up with the FBI. And do we fly over the Big Brother house? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We're not. I'm not a voyeur. I don't. You know, I don't watch the Big Brother. I'm not peeking in there to see if we can get some kind of extra inside info. What are the markers that indicate which city is which city from the above so you can see it? Oh, you just know it. After you've been flying around for so long, you just, you know, and plus I used to do news on the ground, and yeah, you just kind of know where you are. Like some of our East Coast buddies that are watching and stuff like that. New York, state of New York is a little larger, but like Connecticut, I mean, Connecticut's the size of Reseda. You know, I mean, I think people, you know, you got to look at the map and you got to say to yourselves, okay, this is Los Angeles, this is California. California, but by itself is a huge state, but LA, and then the population that we have out here. It's one of those things. It's like you see it from the air, and then you're just like, oh, look, it's a lot of houses. This is population out here, and the size of this area. Like I said, when you get like from like comparing it to West Coast, I mean East Coast stuff from back in the day, like those original states, the original colonies. I mean, yeah, this is we could fit states in some of our cities out here. Wilshire and Bundy, you're right by the station. Do you work for CB? Do you work for Fox? Oh, I got to put the address in. We got to do our spotting stew spot. It was on Sunset. Muffin, 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 muffin. New minis, that's what I was worried about. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, yes. Welcome. Willkommen. What is going on? 3827. I don't know if I can keep it up. Okay. 3827. 3827. 7. Space. Sunset. There we go. That's our general destination. Thank goodness for coffee. Yes, French cat, of course we do. If you ever, I mean, clearly some of you guys are new, but one of my hashtags is Sky Snitch. That was my nickname for the longest time. Elvis, MTZ, no, I don't think so. I do not think so. Maybe, you know what, let's be real. In my lifetime, probably not. You know, I plan on being like 100 plus. Yep, Sky Snitch, that's me. Yeah, I run into Daniel all the time. I see him over there at the 7-Eleven. No, I'm kind of just a helicopter guy. I had my own little plane for a little bit. It's fun, but I don't want to say pointless. It was a great hobby when I had it. It was a good distraction in my life. But I don't have the passion that some people have for flying because I get to fly every day pretty much. I'm sure maybe when I retire that vision might change and I might look back into getting a small aircraft, but I'm going to get some Thai food this weekend. I might go hang out with my second ex-wife and go grab some Thai food. Bacon wrap. Yeah. It's like pancakes and bacon together. Right? They should, you know what they should do? They should try to put like summer sausage in there instead of hot dog. There you go. With like that like maple flavor. There you go. Get a hold of that guy. Kevin, get it. Get Coco. Put him on the line. Huh? Huh? Yes. Yes. You want to do that? You think we can get there? I think we got something coming up. Right? Yeah. Ever get out to the IE? Of course we do. Was that the podcast name? I think the podcast name was actually was the gray spot. The gray spot, gray area, gray spot, something. I don't even really remember. Interviewing people is tough. Let me just tell you. Well, it's about time, Gary. You need to settle down at 70-something. Yeah. Little Dodger Stadium for you guys, courtesy of the Skyfox pilot at the tiller. What's that? Yes, you are correct about that. Yes. Yes, it is. It's supposed to look like a giant baseball glove. I thought you were going to say that they buried an elementary school underneath all this, and they did that too. That's what I thought you were going to say. That's the most common. Like, did you know? Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah. Right, and then they filled it. It was a ravine. They filled it in. And there's like apparently they didn't tear down or didn't level the elementary school. They just basically piled dirt over it, which is interesting because if you could find it, I wonder what it looks like in the inside. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure it's flattened, but I'm sure there's still a lot of things that you could find archaeologically. You know what I mean? Looks like my backyard. Hey, Freddie, what's up? Sure. Glendale Memorial, sir. Oh, come on. You know that. Oh, we'll do it. We're there. Don't worry. We're headed that way. Yeah, it's all the ER and everything is all underground. Fly the 5 because we got a traffic coming up. Please, thank you. Let's start with weather. Got it. For you, the world. Drop, drop, drop. 1420. Well, I'll do it after our traffic hit. Cancel. Slow the roll. We're going to run out of 5 freeway. Okay. Thank you. Hey, good morning, Samana. Good morning to everybody. Taking a look at that 5 drive. And I know Roxy is there today. And this is in the Los Feliz area. You can see it moving along very well north and southbound. The ride from the 134 to the 110, even that usual slowing right by the 110 on the southbound, not happening today. So you've got an excellent ride. If that's your ride, you know the deal. You've got it made. Maybe hang out just a little bit longer and get some more news before you hit the road. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. I got it right. I got it right. Los Feliz. Los. Yes. Los Feliz. Yes. Glendale first. Let me type in the address. 1420 Central. But copy. We got to do some B-roll, but we will have the 134 for you. I promise. Maybe. There it is. Freddie, we are here. We've got sponsored traffic coming up, but you know, we want to make sure we get here in a timely manner. We are here timely-ish and taking a look at Glendale, Memorial, Dignity, Health. Pardon me? Yeah, somebody might have got hurt, so they bring them here, and but all the ER stuff is underground. See, emergency. And on top of that, they don't roll around in cop cars or identified vehicles. So even, you know, so even if we see an SUV, yep. Yeah. You see, maybe they parked in the front, dragged the person out, and threw them in the lobby. No. Broken glass and a blood trail. No, not at all. Chest pain center. Let's see, got nobody in the handicapped. All right, let's rush over to the 134. We got sponsored coming up. Thank you. What, the 134? And, well, you can just head over there. We just got traffic. It's always 420. Have I ever spotted a UFO? I have not. It's called a French cat. That is called a rain spinner, and we do not have the rain spinner. Yeah, why not? I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, what if we look the other way? Is it crazy sunny? Is it that bad? I don't think. No, we can do it that way. No, it'll work. I got it. I got it. We'll be like blah, blah, blah through Glendale, blah, 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 Eagle Rock, blah, 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 blah. Stand by. And this traffic report brought to us by Jacoby and Myers Injury Lawyers. Taking a look at that 134 drive. You know what? We don't talk about the 134 enough. It's like that good kid in the family, just never causing any problems, so we just kind of don't talk about it. Today, it's going to get a little love. Take a look at that. That's Glendale we're looking at right there, and that's going to be east and westbound, moving along super well from the 5 all the way out to Eagle Rock, almost out to Pasadena. If this is your drive this morning, and you know the drill, you got it made. It's going to be a fantastic drive and a fantastic Friday. But let's take a look at some other traffic hotspots. Let's see them now. All right, now we go to the other thing. Sunset Boulevard. I don't get the joke. I'm sorry, man. I'm usually good with bad jokes, but I don't get that one. Grows an Apache beard. Why does the helicopter shave every day? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know, there isn't, you know, somebody's asking why they don't do the live stream at night with the night person that's doing traffic, because they don't have traffic at night. Somebody's asking about our altitude. We usually fly about 1,500 feet above the ground. Now that's AGL, MSL. AGL is basically sea level. MSL is what I'm talking about. So we're about 1,500 feet above the ground. Do I take food in the helicopter? If I have to, I will. I don't really want to. Anyways, let's see if we can find the... There it is. There it is, there it is, there it is. It's right over by my favorite bakery. We'll do that later. Now I'm hungry. Yes, the black building's what we're looking at. I think the only signage is going to be on the west-facing side, but let's take a look. Oh no, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. All right, let me switch tapes or cards or whatever. Oh, somebody's been recording on this now. I gotta hang on. We don't have anything coming up for a few minutes. I can take my time. Why won't it format? Okay, you piece of poo. I'm gonna switch cards on you, man. There we go. Format, 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 format. All right. I would love to live in this neighborhood. Yeah. When I lived in downtown, I came here all the time. I would ride my bike here. All right, let's start rolling. We got the roll. Let's, we can do the, just keep coming around. Photo booth museum. Oakberry, been in there. Expensive, but nifty stuff. Actually, you know what? Let's come around and park. Isn't this where Salt and Straw is? Slow up, slow up, slow up, slow up, slow up. Ah! I mean, there's a lot to look at right here, isn't there? I mean, my goodness. From the air. Stop, 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 stop. because I don't have much to show. You know what I mean? It's like that sign yesterday. You know, it's like even Christian was like, go back on air, go back, go back inside cam. We can do where it is. Yeah, where it is. Yeah, maybe. Photo booth museum, corner of Sunset and Hyperion. I don't know, they have anything on the front? No, it's just that little corner. All right, stop. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, continue the clockwise. Okay. Probably going to be the 101. Are they really going to use this? Because I'm going to listen. Tell Kalina I'm going to listen. All right, let's get over to the 101, please. It's probably going to be Hollywood. Just Hollywood. Now, what do we got? 2 minutes? Realistic? Oh, wait, we're in this. Oh, we can do 110. We're going to do 110 Freeway, South Los Angeles. I forgot, the clock in here is wrong. Mine says 40, well, it said 45 when we started this conversation. Yeah, but now mine says 7:47. No, I do not sit behind the pilot. Keeps us in balance. Yeah, we sit opposite. All right, let's stop the roll, switch the cards, start rolling again, just in case something happens. Attention. Wow, what we need why would a pursuit in downtown Los Angeles is probably one of the most difficult things to shoot. And that is one of the times where, I'm never going to throw anybody under the bus, honestly. A mechanical failure or a camera failure, tech failure, that's something different. But the reality is you have to have the pilot and the camera person have to really be on the same page. The cards have really got to be right, because if the car is moving down, say, Figueroa, we're not going to see it right now. We're not going to see it right now. We're not going to, you know what I mean? So it really truly is a pilot and camera person type of thing, and it's difficult. Flying a pursuit in the downtown area, very, very difficult. I don't live there anymore, but I'm going to take a look at my old apartment. Yeah, it was right there. I'll get a better shot of it here in a second. Oh, that was such an amazing apartment. Oh, I loved it. Yeah, right there, that corner one, that was me. Whoever's living there, that is a blessed apartment. And then I also lived for a while in the, no, I forgot the name of it, which is so bizarre. Right there. I used to live in the corner apartment right here on the 29th floor. That was a 2-bedroom corner unit. It was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah, it's probably fine. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I hope we didn't mess Kalina up. Let me turn her up. Stop reminiscing, Stu. Get to work. Maybe a little farther south. They're not live yet. Yeah, police videos. You know what? I'm not even going to say the rent. Well, let's just say the rent when I lived on the top floor of that other building, that's one of the reasons why I love that building so much. Affordable. That's the only thing I can say. Over there at Circa, that's the name of the building. Circa. I left that apartment because my parents needed me to take care of them. Oh, Paul. Blue Ridge Mountain. Da, 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 da. If anybody's listening at that other station, that's going to be the 110 Freeway. We are actually looking at University Park. University Park is the technical northbound headlights. That's going to be on the right, left side of the screen. Right side is southbound. We've done it a dozen times. Hang on, Freddie. I got CBS up. But it's Paul, so we probably got another 5 minutes before they toss the traffic. Oh, my God. You know what? Go ahead, Freddie. I'm going to turn him down. What's up? Hey, what's up, Robert? Yeah, Javier's. Yes. Are you hooked up to that somehow? Man. Uh-huh. I definitely want to give it a shot. And I just turned them back up, and Paul is still going. '15 Freeway. Favorite restaurant in Los Angeles? Oh, that's a tough one. There's a, gosh, I can take you there. There's a steakhouse in Koreatown. That's like one of my favorites. But it kind of depends on what you're in the mood for. Hey, Sky Cow. All right. Did our due diligence for our partners in crime. All right, sir. I think it's time to start heading home. Somebody said I don't give Chris enough love. Chris, you get all the love, brother. Doing a great job flying us around. I think it's your girlfriend, though. So, yeah. No, you're the Skyfox pilot. I got so many Chris's in my life. You have no idea. Every time I turn around, it's another Chris. But Chris, you get plenty of love too. Hey, Desk Chris, I'm sure you're busy doing desk stuff, but I'm curious because I'm just really, truly curious. How's that Discovery treating you? Excellent. Excellent. What's that? Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it's just like you said. Donnie, are you driving and texting? And yes, that is a metro stop in the middle of the freeway there. Donnie, what are you doing? And then like another Chris came up in the chat, basically joining the whole Chris is in my life. Where? Where are they at, roughly? Let's take a look. Well, that doesn't... Okay, well then we're definitely going to go take a look. East LA. Hang on. Skyfox, Simon Desk, you guys, I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but the sheriffship's got our attention. East Los Angeles Sheriffs, you might want to give them a call, find out what's going on over there. Or either that or it might have been a suicide. You know, that sounds more like what it is, and you know, and if it is, we're definitely not going to show it. We have no interest, you know, and not that we have no interest in somebody taking their life. It's just we do not want to glamorize anything that has to do with somebody taking their life. I'm saying that for everybody involved. We know it, you know, in the news, but you guys listening, I just want to clarify that. You know, again, you're probably like, oh, he's such a ghoul. He just wants us to know. Yeah. Right. Oh, I know exactly where it is, and yes, we are definitely going. I'm going to mute my mic for a second. Guys, did you hear me on the FM? Well, it's how you gather news. You listen to the radios. Simon Dest, did you copy? Did you copy? Did you copy? Did you copy that? Ugh. Okay, I'm going to say it on the microwave. Apparently there was some sort of explosion at Sheriff's Headquarters, SEB. We're headed that direction. Well, maybe it wasn't that type of explosion. Well, sometimes there's no, you know, it's like compression explosion opposed to... Okay. Yes, we're going to East Los Angeles. And if you guys give me some information, like I can say this and don't say that, I'd appreciate that. Otherwise, I'm just going to throw a broad net over what's going on. Yes, I think it's a little bit north of that. It's actually more in the armpit of the 10 and 710. That used to be the SEB building right there. I'm going to do, hey guys, I'm doing traffic, right? Okay, cool, copy. I'll do the 710 because we're going to be right there. If you see the incident, let me know. I'm going to do traffic right now. I don't know where it is. I don't know if they can do that. I'm being serious. It is, hang on, we'll talk about it after traffic. Hey, good morning, Samana. Good morning, everybody. Taking a look at that 10 Freeway drive. Alhambra, you know I love the ham, and take a look at that. It is moving along. Now, it is definitely going to be Friday light, but at this time of the morning, well, it's getting late in the morning, so the traffic's starting to build. Now, if it's going to be east or westbound through the Alhambra area, basically from East LA all the way out to the 710 to the 605, you're still doing better than you would be during the week, so we're going to call it Friday light. Just give yourself just that little bit of extra time. You can kind of drag your feet a little bit at the house before you get out on the roadway. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. All right. Yes. So I'm just letting you guys know. There's a sheriff ship over it. They're basically running us off. The pilot, I agree. I'm just telling you that, you know, we don't want to piss anybody off. But I didn't see anything when we flew by. I guess we can fly by again as we're going the other way. 1060. Let me put in the address first. Pardon me? There was an explosion at SEB, and apparently they have a couple of officers dead, deputies dead. Yeah. So let's before they get to that point, there's the actual dot. Let's go there. I think they must have moved SEB. Well, then go south on the 710, please, or stay out of this person's. And I'll stay at the end of the lens. We need to get a picture. This is the only shot we can get, and I can't get any kind of confirmation. I can tell you what I think I know without getting us in any kind of trouble. All right. But also, you got to know we cannot stay up any longer, and that was probably going to be the best shot we can get. Can we turn to the south, maybe? Okay. I understand that too, but we still have a job to do. And you know what? This is the thing. It's like, look, I'm not saying I want to park over it and get, close-ups, but if we can see the area, that's all we need. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, there's a way. They're asking us to do this. We have a job to do. I'm not saying go be confrontational. I'm not saying we're just going to do it anyway. I'm saying get me in a location where I can see what we need to see from a distance. That's it. And and this is the thing too. We don't know if this was malicious. We don't know if this was accidental. We don't know anything. There might have been a training exercise gone wrong too. I mean, I'm seeing like a lot of crime tape in an area where this is like, they might have been doing training. Yeah, definitely. And we also have to keep an eye on fuel. Yeah. Hey, assignment desk, if you guys can get me just, can we just say there was an incident over at Sheriff's Headquarters? We know that. Okay. All right. If you tell Tom, okay, if you, so we know, hey, so we know there was an incident. I glean that it was some sort of explosion, but we do know people, what we can say is something happened here. This is the Biscaloo Training Center, Sheriff's Department, injuries, we know there's injuries, and that's it. How about that? Just to get it out there. Okay. Right. Okay. Cool. Tom, yeah, Tom's on the other line. Okay, copy all. I would almost do a figure eight. And I have a feeling this is some sort of training accident. I don't think, I mean, who knows, but I'm not going to bring that up on air. That's just my personal opinion. Yep. I don't know, incident at Biscaloo, Sheriff's Training Center. I don't know. Regional Training Center. That one's up to you. Yeah, you could. I would. Oh, now I lost the IFB. Skyvox TOC. I need the IFB. I need to. Thank you. It's back. Yeah, I guess we can use. I guess we can use that word. I'm not going to put it on the air, but I have a feeling it happened kind of over here. You can see some tarp. I'm not going to do that, but that was just for you guys. An incident, possible explosion at the Biscaloo Training Center for the Sheriff's Department. We do know major injuries unconfirmed. The severity. Yeah, there are. There's plenty. So look. Yeah, so you got 1, 2, 3, okay? And I'm not going to show that on the air, but that's for us. You see it, right, guys? Well, the blue tarp and the 2 black tarps. Okay. There's some more bomb squad vehicles showing up. I think that's LAPD bomb squad coming to help them. Oh, who knows? Hang on, let me mute my mic. That is LAPD. Who knows? We're going to do weather too before. Okay, yeah. This is kind of a big deal. You know, there's 3 deputies dead. Yeah, I know, I know. Okay, copy. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to say much because we really don't know, and I don't want to put out wrong information. Got it. I'll talk slow. I will, thank you. Copy. Not enough. I'll talk to you afterwards. We have to go in for fuel. And they're not going to let us get any closer than this. We're stretching it now, just letting you know. Stand by. Actually, I like this spot better. Well, some sobering and just sad news to start to report out here. This is going to be Biscaloo Training Center for the Sheriff's Department in Monterey Park. Now, we do know that there was an incident here just moments ago, and we have unconfirmed information that there was an explosion. We do know that there are severe injuries and possibilities of deputies losing their life at this training center. You can see the number of officers that are down there. This area completely locked down right now. Of course, County Fire arriving out here, and again, unclear about the extent of injuries or the fact that there may be some fatalities. We do know that immediately after this call, you can see those white vehicles right there. That's going to be LAPD bomb squad arriving out here into this location, possibly to give them some help. County Fire still here on scene as well. Again, though, we have an unconfirmed right now reports that there was an explosion and possible loss of life with some deputies out here at Biscayne Training Center. Again, it just shows you how dangerous all our first responders' jobs are, even in a training center. And right now, we know that Mario Ramirez is going to be on his way out there. He's going to be on the ground. Hopefully, he can get some confirmation and be able to talk to some of those people down there and get some facts on exactly what happened. But right now, we do know that they have some sort of tragic event that happened here in the Monterey Park at Biscayne Training Center for the Sheriff's Department. I'm Stu up in Skyfox. There'll be some more Good Day LA after the break. Thank you. Yes, we got to get some. Okay. Freddie, you got my attention. I'm just curious because you were asking about fuel. What are your plans so we can plan as well? How long do you want us to be over this? All right, so then we're going to go. I'm not being selfish. I'm just being realistic. We're going to go back to Van Nuys for fuel so we can get some food, and then we'll head back over. Okay. And hey, guys and gals, I mean, this is going to put a dent in what we can see. So the Sheriff's Department's putting up an emergency TFR, and it's going to kick in at 8:30, and it's going to be 5,000 as the top, so we cannot get over it because that puts us in LAX's airspace, and 3-mile ring. So this is, basically like Dodgers. So there's going to be very limited what we can see. Yeah, that's good. We're not going to see anything. We won't even be able to see the building. But it's, it is what it is. Thank you, man. It was, I mean, it's a group effort. There's no doubt about it. But Chris is the one that, the pilot was the one that turned me on to it because apparently the Sheriff's Department was telling some other station to get the heck out of here, period. So that got my curiosity up, of course. Yeah. Those guys. Those guys. Yeah. Yeah, Yeah. Might still be some live ordnance or something over there. Chris, I know you don't actually eat food, but you might want to grab some food. Who knows? No, I don't think. No, I don't think it's going to be that. I think when they put the TFR in, I think what it is they need some sort of coverage between now and the ground crews for us and that other station, and so that's basically what it is. But by the time we get back, it's going to be 3 miles away, so they'll see that we can't see anything. But you know how it is. They have to check boxes. You know, did we have warm bodies there on scene? Yes, we did, meaning us. Meaning us. Anybody that's listening on the internet, I don't want anything misconstrued. I'm talking about news and news management. Warm bodies meaning us. Did we have somebody on scene? Yes, we did. Because we have to answer to bosses as well, and our people have to answer to their bosses, and so that's what this is all about. Well, guys and gals on the internet, that was pretty sobering and waking up. And if you guys, like we were talking about earlier today about, you know, what we do and everything, that was a wake-up call for sure. I don't know anybody in Bomb Squad. So, not that it makes any difference, but pretty much they're going to make us go back. There's no doubt about that. Skyfox, TOC, we're going to making that turn. We're coming back in. We're going to start to knock it down. If you guys are still watching, hey guys and gals, thank you so much. That might have been a little difficult. Like I said, this is very much behind the scenes, and you got to see a little bit more behind the scenes than usual. You know, I would love to get into conversations if you wanted to, but sad to say, it's like so many times things get taken out of context. So at any rate, right now we're going to be landing. Are we going to go back? Most likely. Are we going to be back up? I don't know exactly, but we'll find out. All of us together. That's what this is all about. And again, thank you guys for watching and hanging out with us. And we'll catch you on the flip side, which should be pretty shortly. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm getting all the thank yous right now. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I got to text the people that are, let them know that we're going to drop signal, and yeah, we'll catch you guys soon. Landing. Okay, so he knows, and okay. I know you guys are watching, and I think this is like one of the cool parts, so I'm not going to knock it down quite yet. We're going to wait till we're actually on the ground. Oh yeah, they're doing major work to CL. I was gonna say, what's Hugo doing here? There you go. No airplane parking. Skyvox TOC, we're inches from the ground at Van Nuys. We'll be on the ground here in just a moment. Gonna knock it down once we are on the ground. Thank you guys.